everybody, and welcome to the She Leads podcast. I'm your host, Adrienne Garland. Today marks an exciting milestone in the She Leads media journey as we expand to the West Coast with She Leads Live Los Angeles on April 24th and 25th. What began as a vision to create meaningful connections among women leaders and entrepreneurs has grown into a movement spanning both coasts. Our expansion to Los Angeles represents not just geographical growth, but a response to the countless requests from our West Coast community seeking the unique She Leads Live experience. Over the years, we've witnessed remarkable transformations at our conferences, partnerships formed, media opportunities secured, and businesses scaled. The power of intentional connection is undeniable. In today's episode, you'll hear directly from several of our extraordinary She Leads Live Los Angeles speakers, including our keynote, Latia Vaughn, and a super popular top 5 podcaster worldwide, Tiffany Carter. These women are industry pioneers, thought leaders, and change makers who embody what it means to lead with purpose and authenticity. Let's dive in with our first speaker. I'm so excited to welcome Latia Vaughn, our keynote speaker for She Leads Live Los Angeles. Cannot wait to go to the state of California and bring all of our energy there. So I am beyond excited to welcome Latia Vaughn to the She Leads Live LA stage. Latia, what are you bringing with you?
Oh my goodness. First of all, hello everyone. My name is Latia Vaughn, the dream pusher, futurist, author, transformation speaker. And let me tell you something. I am so excited about this conference. And let me tell you why. To all the women, the powerful women, the souls that are listening and watching right now. There are so much that is coming in the future and there's so much uncertainty. But the thing that I've been preparing for this transformative experiences are to choose, and not only choose, but to reveal the top 3 to 5 most crucial things every woman needs in order to lead in her future. The things that are not being said, the things that are being talked about and planned in the back rooms that we need to equip every entrepreneur, every investor for, every industry for. And so I need every woman that is listening to me to make sure that you get your ticket and get into the room. If you are serious about your future, if you've been preparing for your future, if you have been confused about your future, if you are looking to scale your future and your business, I need your behind to be there, because not only are we looking at making money, but we're also looking at making purpose even bigger. And if you are in the place and space of making your life and your impact bigger, I need you to be in the room to where the bigness is taking shape. Do you understand me? So we are going to come together and gather as women. If you are looking for a community, if you are looking for a space to learn and grow unapologetically and to own your bigness, you need to be at She Leads, because we're leading the charge for the future. And we need to be prepared for it. So I am just grateful. I am so excited. I am honored to keynote this. Thank you so much, Adrienne, for inviting me there. And everyone that is in the room, get ready. I'll see you soon.
So hello, Tiffany Carter. I'm so excited that you are going to be giving a keynote talk at She Leads Live Los Angeles. And I would love for you to tell us a little bit about who you are and the work that you do.
So my story reads like a Lifetime movie. And why that's important is because most people, when they see someone who's a successful entrepreneur, especially a woman, there's just natural assumptions that people make. And that she's always so confident. And this is someone who's always has all these people who have backed her and probably has a rich husband. And these are all things people assume about me. And the truth is I used to have no self-worth. I came from a highly abusive household, and I don't have any family whatsoever. So self-made is an understatement. And why that's important for people to hear is I am not wired like a typical entrepreneur. I am not a type A personality. I'm not a highly organized person. I'm the opposite. I joke and say I'm type C for chill. And there are so many women who feel like they can't have the success they want. They can't start the business, grow the business, do the thing because they're not like those people or those other women. And then they stack all these things there. And it's like, I understand. I felt that way too. And you don't need to be that way in order to be successful. Like, that's your own secret sauce. So my past that combines, being a TV journalist, which I made no money. Then I got into sales and became an award-winning salesperson. And then I combined those skills to build 2 multiple 7-figure businesses. And now I have this platform, this podcast where I show other women the way. And the way to do it while still prioritizing and honoring yourself, not burning yourself out, not running yourself ragged, not sacrificing your life force in order to get it, but to where you build something that truly enriches your life and also makes you rich.
So good. So my next question is, what will you be speaking about at She Leads Live LA? And why is that important for women entrepreneurs right now?
What I'm going to focus my talk on at the event is the very secret to my true success, right? Before, what I defined success as was just money and prestige and external things. But I built a business where I was emotionally, physically, and spiritually bankrupt. And I feel that that's so common. I created my own prison and I knew I had to do it another way because that wasn't sustainable. And it's not just strategy. Okay. That is part of it. But the other part of it is adopting a different type of a mindset in order to fuel the strategy. And it changes everything. And I'm going to take people through exactly how to start doing that so they can implement it immediately. Not more information to just think about and it feels good at the time of the event, but really the true shift that has to happen. And women pick up on this quickly because it's very empathic. It requires you feeling and really leaning in and trusting that. And when you follow this new way of doing things, this lighter way, this softer way, your ego is going to resist it. But when you follow it, the abundance, the ideas, the clarity, the opportunities come so much faster and so much easier where you can work less and make more ultimately.
Beautiful. So good. So, final question. What is your personal message to the women entrepreneurs of LA?
It's time to rise, ladies. We've been complacent. We've been silenced. We have been dimmed. And we can point the finger at external factors, and we know those exist very strongly in the corporate world, in the political world, with people in our families. But we have to own our part, and we're in charge of the switch. We can be dimmed down or we can turn on the spotlight, and it's time to do that. The world needs us. We're being called more than ever. And I know it's scary, but it's time to step the F up, and it's go time. And we need to be doing it together and supporting one another and not competing against each other, being jealous of one another. If she has it, I can't have it. Or look at her. Imagine us having, there's the good old boys club. Where's our club? Where's that? Where we really have each other's backs. That is where we're going to make the biggest difference and get further so much faster. And there's nothing I would love to see more than that happen in LA.
Oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God, I'm inspired.
I'm very fired up about it because it's terrible what I see women do. And I've had a lot of it happen to me in the last 2 years as I blew up into a whole nother level in the podcast. And the more successful I got, the more people were pretending to be my friend to get clout, the more stuff happened. And I just did a interview with a friend of mine who had a similar thing happen in business. And it was my most popular episode by far. Women writing in going, no one's talking about this. I'm so embarrassed. This is what happened. And it's horrifying.
And it keeps happening.
Why
I don't
don't we
know.
have each other's backs? Like, this is wild.
I don't know.
And I'm sick of it.
I am too. And I mean, I hope that you see at She Leads, at least the environment that I try to create is the polar opposite of competition. And I think that, one of the things that has made me feel bad is that, like, I'm not getting 300 people in the room and 1,000 people in the room. And, I feel like it's a popularity contest. And then I say to myself, but it doesn't matter because the people that are there need to be there and they're powerful.
It's about the right people being in the room, but our egos, of course, and we have a
Ugh.
business, right? Like
Yes.
any of my programs, my mastermind, of course we want more, but we have to also trust that the right people are going to be there. Because
Yeah.
I've also had events and I've spoken in places where it was just heavy on getting the numbers and those people didn't walk away with as much.
Yeah. Well, also just one other like logistical thing. The Pitch the Media panel
Oh, yeah.
so much fun. You're going to love it. I guarantee it because we get women that actually get up and they pitch themselves to the media.
Oh.
Yeah, I choose 5 people out of the audience and then the journalists and the media, give these women feedback on how to modify their message, what they're exactly looking for, how to match it up with whatever trends are happening in the world. And it's so beautiful. The people learn, the journalists love it, the audience learns.
That's
so
genius. I think that's great.
You're going to be part of that panel. It's such a good panel. Yeah. So thank you for being in, doing the keynote and being on Pitch the Media. I really appreciate it.
I'm excited to support. I mean, listen, I can't be upset about what I'm seeing going on with female entrepreneurs and not be doing my part.
Well, I appreciate you so much. And I'm like, definitely starstruck. So apologies if I'm being a little awkward, but I'm so grateful to you.
Oh, you're so welcome. I will see you soon.
Hey, She Leads Live fam. I am so excited to be joining you at She Leads Live LA at the end of this week. I'm really, really excited. My name is Marie Incontrera, and I am the CEO and founder of Incontrera Consulting and the Growth Speak Agency. We do all things digital marketing and branding and speaker training and placement. I really love working with entrepreneurs who have big ideas and want to get them out into the world. So that's why I get up in the morning and it's why I go to sleep at night, because I know that ideas can absolutely change the world. I'll be speaking about visibility strategies in She Leads Live. We'll be talking about the strategies that I use to stay visible even when the market is really, really volatile, and how I grow my revenue kind of no matter what the market is doing, even when it's swinging like it is right now. I think this is really important for women entrepreneurs because we deserve a bigger seat at the table and a bigger piece of the pie in the best of times, and that's even more important in the worst of times. My personal message to the women entrepreneurs of LA is get out there, be seen, be visible. That's the only way that you're going to grow your business. And it's the only way that you're going to stay competitive in this even more competitive environment than ever. Thank you. And I look forward to joining you.
Hi, I'm Gail Golden, and I'm really excited about coming to LA to speak at She Leads LA. My background, long story short, is I started out as a therapist way back when. I did that work for over 20 years and then realized mid-career it was getting kind of stale. It was time to do something different. So I went back to school, got an MBA, and was able to combine my background in psychology with my newly acquired business savvy. And since then, I've been working as a coach and consultant to organizations and to senior executives. My goal in this work is to help organizations and leaders be the best they can be. And by that, I mean be highly successful, highly profitable if they are for-profit companies. I also work with not-for-profits. And for the leaders, to help them lead in a way that maximizes both productivity and joy. both for themselves and for their employees. A couple of years ago, I wrote a book called Curating Your Life, and that's what I'm going to be talking about at the conference. I got really tired of looking at work-life balance and seeing how it didn't seem to be helping anybody do anything better or be any happier. And I came up with the idea of curating your life, looking at your life almost as if it's a museum exhibit and thinking about what goes into the exhibit, what goes in, but it's not the main thing. It's sort of off in one of the side rooms. And what are the 2 or 3 fabulous items that hang in the main hall? And taking a look at how you focus your energy so that your life is organized like that. And I've been speaking about it. I've been getting lots of good feedback about it. And certainly the business leaders that I've been working with have found it to be a useful way to think about how to manage their energy. So I'm excited about bringing those ideas to the entrepreneurs in LA and sharing them with you and learning from you while I'm at it.
Hi, I'm Nikki Benzimra. Join me at She Leads Live Los Angeles for my panel, Holistic Hustle, Thriving as a Woman Entrepreneur with Maddie Pollock. A real no-fluff fireside chat where we're diving into what it actually takes to grow a sustainable business. We'll talk mindset, hormonal health, staying motivated, and building a community that has your back. Come as you are, leave with clarity, confidence, and real strategies to thrive. Can't wait to meet you.
Hi, I'm Thais Eliason, the founder and CEO of TPR, and I am so excited to be leading the popular Pitch to the Media panel at She Leads Media Conference Los Angeles 2025. Media relations can be something really tricky, and one can think you would need to have a PR agency or a marketing agency, but there are so many things that you can do yourself. So I want to encourage you to think through the strategy and the possibilities and how you can take your business, your personal brand, your corporate brand, your product brand further with this amazing conversation we're going to have in the panel. I want to encourage all women to have their voices heard and to do that through media. You might ask yourself, but how do I do that? What is the strategy? Are there any tips or tricks? Yes, we're going to teach you and go through all of that at the Pitch to the Media panel.
How about that? It's just a taste of the wisdom and energy that our speakers are bringing to you at She Leads Live Los Angeles. I hope that their insights have sparked something inside of you. Perhaps it's a new way of thinking about your business, maybe visibility, your leadership journey, or the power of authentic connection. What I've found is that the women who join us at the She Leads Live conferences understand something really important. Business growth happens when we're honest with one another. We believe that behind closed doors, away from the spotlight and performative networking, genuine connections form that actually can move businesses, your business, forward. She Leads Live isn't about false moments captured solely for social media clout. We're not just creating pretty backdrops for Instagram. We're creating real change for the future, your future, our collective future as women entrepreneurs. If what you've heard today resonates with you at all, I invite you to be part of this community of intentional leaders at the She Leads Live Los Angeles conference. We're currently offering a 2-for-1 ticket deal because we believe in the exponential power of women experiencing this together. Ask yourself, who in your life deserves this opportunity alongside of you? Maybe it's a colleague who's ready to level up or a friend who has just big dreams. Or maybe it's your business bestie. Bring her on us. Just visit sheleadsmedia.com or click in the link in the show notes to register for She Leads Live Los Angeles on April 24th for the VIP evening and on April 25th for the all-day conference. This is your chance to be part of something that's truly different in the landscape of women's conferences. Remember, the connections that you make at She Leads Live won't just fill up your contact list. They'll fill your calendar with opportunities. They will fill your business with growth. I can't wait to see you in LA. Until next time, I'm Adrienne Garland, reminding you to lead boldly, connect authentically, and let's rise together. This is is the She Leads Podcast Network.